Ladies and gentlemen, to another exciting episode of What Are These Videos Even About? There's some Lucky here. Gave him a little haircut. He's looking over here. He's going, "Oh, I heard my name. Oh, who's that Lucky? Oh." Anyway, so here's... See, this month we kind of got hit pretty hard financially because of the cop, the license plate. We had to get the license plate. What was it? 145?
Yeah.
145 bucks.
I still haven't stopped yelping from it.
And we weren't we were planning on getting the plates,
but not that much.
Yeah, we weren't planning on paying that much. So we have to have the car inspected, which means I have to go out there and I have to fix the rear, the tail lights. You know, I went out there earlier today, but it was getting dark and it was cold, and I was like, no, not right now. But I did start unscrewing a couple of screws, so that's good. I know the thing we bought will unscrew the screws. And this is what I wanted to do next month, because I'm looking at this gun ban stuff, and it's really scaring the living daylights out of me. The thing is, I think there is a backlash against the anti-gun nuts, because these are actually the violent people, the people who hate guns. They just don't want to do the violence. They want somebody to do it for them. What I wanted to do for us to, I don't think we can do this, but I mean, if we can, we can. If we can't, we can't. We have a 40 caliber high point. I was thinking we could go into this other town. What's the name of that town? Wilton. And get a 9. Maybe a used one instead of a new one. A high point, if he even has it, because everybody's selling out of everything, not just long guns. Everything.
I could kick my brother for getting rid of my dad's 308.
Yeah, that would be great. A 308 with optics. Oh my, that would be nice.
It was like brand new because he kept it clean.
So it would be nice if we could go do that, and then run over to like Dick's Sporting Goods and get a 22 rifle. Why a 22 rifle?
Squirrel hunt.
Yeah, I know she can use a 22. I know without a doubt she can. Look, she's used the Mosin. Okay? The only thing about the Mosin is we need optics on it. And I need to measure out a distance, and I don't know what I'm going to do about where I'm going to shoot anymore, because the idiotic cop comes, "Oh no, you can't be shooting down there, you own property down there." I'm like, no, but that's where I didn't tell him that's where I always shoot. I didn't tell him, I just fired off a whole magazine of the 40. But,
Lucky, hey.
But, yeah, it would be nice if we could run over and get a 9mm. The reason I want a 40 and a 9, it's pretty simple to figure out. Those are two relatively common calibers, and that way we both have a handgun in case one of the long guns, you either run out of ammunition, or you're in a situation where you're in close quarters and you need to switch over to, say, a handgun. And for the zombie apocalypse, I haven't made a zombie video in a long time. Maybe I should make one. But and a 22 is, 1, ammunition is common. 2, ammunition is cheap. 3, anybody can shoot it. It's still, and like she just said, if you didn't hear her, squirrel hunting. If it comes down to it, we have squirrels here. I wouldn't want to shoot a chipmunk with it. I don't think a chipmunk would don't think there'd be anything left. If you've never seen a chipmunk there, where's his little chipmunk toy?
They're not much bigger than a mouse.
Yeah. I don't know what he did with it. Or what
It's
we
right
did
there,
with it.
honey, by the soda bottle. Right up there, honey, by the soda bottle, on the book. Honey, stick your left hand out.
They don't have fluffy tails. They have thin, like mouse tails. But this is about the size of
the size of one.
Yeah, this is about the size of a chipmunk, and the tail's about that long, maybe a little longer, but it's just not a fluffy tail.
Hell, if you'd hit him with a 22, you'd obliterate him.
Yeah, I mean...
Probably a BB gun would be...
Yeah, BB or pellet gun, but...
A mouse trap.
Mouse trap, or these snares that we have that I made. I have enough wire to make a couple more.
Too bad we can't catch a few breeding pairs and
oh yeah,
let them multiply.
Yeah. But so you know, it would be nice if we could do that, but it's hard when you're prepping and you're poor. Pure and simple. And
I wish I could get a bunch of chickens and let them.
Oh yeah, that would be nice. We had chicken, we'd have all the eggs we needed.
Chickens multiply fairly readily too.
And the average cost here in New Cary for the inspection is anywhere from $25 to $50. The thing is, oh, and another thing, I have to go out and I have to change the wiper blade. So.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be fun too.
Yeah, so I have to change the tail lights. I'm wondering if the tail lights are just loose, because sometimes they work.
Yeah.
And sometimes they work, so I don't know.
The left one is giving us fits. The right one is good. The left one is crazy.
But see, we don't want to go have it inspected, pay the money.
Have to fork over a bunch of money to them.
Yeah, and get turned down, or we'll fix it for you for $300. You know, we can't afford to do that. If the money from Texas would get here, I keep saying that, I need to call my uncle. My wife keeps telling me I need to call my uncle, and I don't do it.
You're going to do it tomorrow, whether you want to or not.
Yeah, I'm going to do it tomorrow. If you didn't hear, I'm going to do it tomorrow. So, you know, all I have to do is ask him, you know, have you done anything with it, or, you know. It's possible that he sent it in and now he's just waiting. Hopefully that's what happened. And another thing I have to do next month is I have to send another letter to the nursing home in Texas, because they didn't respond to me, and this time the letter is being sent where I know, you know, it's like return receipt requested or whatever. You know,
certified mail.
Yeah, I talked to the lady at the post office, and the most expensive way of doing it is $5, but there are cheaper ways that are less than $4. So that's probably the route I'm going to go, and that route is actually where you get the card back saying they received it, and it says who received it and everything. So of course they could always decline it, but that has my mother's funeral information on it, and I mean, I don't know if they've done anything with it. It's hard when you live halfway across country. I mean, if I lived there, I could just go to the nursing home and say, hey, here's this information. We've talked about having her brought up here, but we have no way. We can't afford that. That'd be like private ambulance. Can you imagine private ambulance from Texas to New Cary?
Oh, God.
I mean, if you don't know New Cary...
Well, we got about $20,000 maybe.
Yeah, New Cary used to be known as New Hampshire. But it's now known as New Cary. Anyway, or Nuevo Cary. But there are a couple of nursing homes in Keene. But, you know, getting her here. And another problem with having her here is the funeral plan is in Texas. So it would, when she died, we would have to ship her body back to Texas. Another thing we cannot afford. Now, my cousin Larry died in Libya. He was working. I think he was working for BP, British Petroleum, and he he had a heart condition, and he was driving from one camp to the other, and anyway, they found him the next day. They took him to the Capitol. He was already dead. They couldn't do anything. But I don't know if BP paid for it or if my aunt paid for it, but they shipped his body back to Canada. But we don't have money for that kind of thing.
I know it's not cheap shipping a body even a short distance.
Yeah.
Because my father died in Arkansas, and they shipped him back to St. Louis, and oh God, I think that was about $4,000 or $5,000.
Oh my.
To put him on an airplane in the casket.
Oh.
Yow.
And see, we don't have what we have, the money we have, it's in here. They're pennies. Maybe 10 pennies at most. That's what we have.
I was got a feel there in the jar too.
Oh, okay, well.
Maybe 25, 30 cents.
So, you know, but
we're rich.
Yeah, we're rich. And so, I mean, it would be nice if we could afford to get a pistol and a rifle next month, because I looked at this one rifle. It's a particular make and model, but it's a .22. It has a tube feed. It's semi-auto, which is good. I mean, yeah, bolt action is nice, but for what we're thinking of, semi-auto is better. For bolt action, a .308, 30-06, something like that. But we don't have that kind of money. We don't have the. I mean, our AR, we built it. We bought it piece by piece by piece, and we built it, and it works. It works. And this was just under 200. So. But then I bought snowshoes, which I shouldn't have bought. But
I should have told you to put them back.
Yeah. But at least we have them now. But we only have one pair.
Yeah,
I mean, it's
but
like,
we don't have that much snow.
Yeah, I mean, this is New Cary, and as of today, most of the snow's gone. Our neighbor over here has a pretty nice sized yard. Most of the snow in his yard is now gone. The snow is only around the sides, you know, wherever it's been piled up by the snow plow. And the snow plow's only come out a few times this year, and I'm like, you know, what kind of winters do they have up here? I thought they had real winters up here. Illinois probably had more of a winter than we did. So
right now, Chicago's hurting for snow.
Oh, they are?
Yeah.
Well,
I think they were right out a year for no snow.
Oh.
They need the snow for the water too.
Yeah. Well, at least we had more snow this year than last year. Last year we had it once.
We had 3 feet all at once.
Yeah. But
now it's spread out a little more.
Yeah, and it's been raining too, so you know, the snow and the rain are going into the river, and but we need to get the car taken care of. If we get that, and then we have our bills. We have our bills. We need to pay those bills off. Thing is, we still have cable, and we keep talking about cutting it off. But so
we never seem to give it up.
Yeah, we never seem to give it up. But I don't know. I mean, it'd be nice if we could get. I'd have to go back and look at the make and model of that rifle. If we could buy it used, then we could probably get it for under $100. There was that company, I think it was Marlin. They had a rebate, $25 rebate. So I don't know if it's still good, but once you get the rebate, it's $99 for the rifle. And it's said to be one of the better rifles, actually. So, but it's a .22. I mean, you know, both of us can use a .22. Anybody can use a .22. If my wife can use the Mosin, then she can use something more than a .22. But what I wish we could afford would be a 9mm semi-auto. Then we would have the Mosin for distance, We would have the AR, and we would have another semi-auto. And we could. I think my wife can use the AR without a problem. She just hasn't used it yet. I'm more into guns than she is, but with the stuff that's going on, you know.
But you get on the wrong side of me, and you're gonna see how much I like guns.
So I don't know. I don't know what else to say. This is a long video. Thank you. Goodbye. Good night. Good morning.